Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The modern defense plays g6 to fianchetto, the dark squared bishop on g7, where it will attack the center from the long diagonal. c4 gains space in the center and the queenside, and prepares to develop the knight to c3. Knight f6 develops the knight toward the center and controls the d5 and e4 squares. Knight c3 prepares the e2, e4 pawn push and helps control the d5 square. The Grenfell defense uses this pawn push to gain space in the center and attack the c4 pawn. C takes d5 opens up the center. After black recaptures with knight takes d5, white is prepared to answer with e2, e4. Knight takes d5 recaptures the d5 pawn and places the knight in the center, where it controls many important squares. e4 takes full control of the center and attacks the knight on d5. Knight takes c3 trades the attacked knight and gives white a large center that black will attempt to attack. B takes c3 recaptures the knight and supports the d4 pawn. c5 takes space in the center, attacks the d4 pawn, and prepares to develop the queen's knight behind the c pawn. Out comes the bishop and into the battle. This overlooks a better way to block a check from the opposing bishop. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This allows the opponent to eventually win a knight. This wins a knight. This forces the opponent to lose castling rights. This is the only move that works. This evades the check from the queen. This allows the opponent to eventually win material. This overlooks an opportunity to eventually win a pawn. This captures a free knight. Takes back. Recaptures. This threatens to tactically win a bishop. Ignoring the threat on the rook, a difficult move to see. This is the way to win a queen. This is the strongest option. White will be winning a queen with that fork. This moves the queen to safety. A great find, leaving the rook vulnerable to attack. This wins a queen. That's fine. White will be winning material with that fork. This threatens to checkmate the king. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. That bishop capture will win material after all trades are complete. This overlooks an opportunity to evade the check from the opposing bishop. Right on target. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. This continues down the road to checkmate. This steps away from the checking queen. This continues the checkmate threat. This evades the check from the queen. This continues down the road to checkmate. This steps away from the checking queen. This continues the checkmate threat. This evades the check from the knight. This continues down the road to checkmate. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This continues the checkmate threat. This evades the check from the queen. This continues down the road to checkmate. And the game is over.